And that first like 2 minutes, you're just like, dude, I'm gonna die. You're breathing hard. Your mind's telling you just to stop, abort mission, this sucks. And then you realize that like 2 minutes later, your body and everything is telling you the exact same thing, but you're not dead. And what I mean by that is you didn't get worse. You're literally just been maintaining that painful, uncomfortable, sucky situation. And then you realize like, it's like almost like a mental breakthrough, like, oh, I'm not gonna die, I can maintain this. And I kind of like that. Like I said, pushing yourself to a certain point where you feel like you're gonna break and you don't. What's going on, YouTube? Where have you guys been? Just kidding, I know I've been MIA for about a month now. I think my last video was uploaded on like September 30th. As of today, it is Veterans Day, November 11th. So shout out to all the veterans watching. I appreciate everything you guys do. Make sure if you see a veteran, you tell them thank you for their service. Because if it wasn't for them, we wouldn't be living this great life that we're living. So where have I been? A lot of updates. In this video, I'm gonna be talking to you about updating you guys on everything related to my dad's surgery, my back update, upcoming races, how my cut's going, how my daughter's doing, how my family's doing, some deep thoughts I've been having from reading certain books, which I'm going to talk about because I know a lot of you guys always ask me what books I recommend. I found a book that you got to stay tuned for because this book, I really think it was meant for me and God put it in my life so that I could read it at this time because I feel like the passion is back and I feel like the purpose is back, which is something I was lacking. And the last thing we're going to be talking about is some updates. I don't know if I'm going to talk about those. I might, because I think that might be a surprise. But stuff that's coming at the end of the year in regards to obviously the DBA mindset. So first update, my dad's surgery was very successful. First of all, I really want to appreciate everybody who reached out to me, said that my dad was in their prayers, my family was in their prayers. It was a successful surgery. It only took about 2.5 hours. My wife, who's a nurse, she said that's like the fastest triple bypass surgery she's ever heard of. As of Friday, I want to say we were at 5 weeks. I think it's been 5 weeks, maybe 6 weeks. And he's on the road to recovery, doing really well. So that's the first positive update. Second life update, my back. As for the injury that I thought I had with my back, turns out there's no major issue, like no surgery needed or anything like that. I do have a tear apparently in my L4, L5. I might put the results up on the screen because the doctor used a lot of big words that I did not understand what he was saying. As for treatment for my back, he recommended that he recommended 2 drugs, and Cassie said you're absolutely not taking those, either of them. And you always listen to your wife, so I'm not taking any of those. He did recommend acupuncture, which I think I'm going to try and schedule sometime this week and try that, see how it feels. As for how it feels, it still bothers me when I'm sleeping, and it's been pretty much bothering me every leg day. And I love leg day. But I think I'm going to have to start making some adjustments to my leg day so that I'm not in excruciating pain all the time. Excruciating is a powerful word. It's not that excruciating. It's painful, but not that painful. Scale of 1 to 10, like a 7.5. By the end of the leg workout, maybe like an 8. Not that bad. Now, as for my 100-day final 4th quarter stretch, I've been seeing very positive results in that. I am dropping weight, feeling leaner, feeling stronger, feeling fitter, so that's always good. However, I woke up on Friday. I felt like I was getting sick, got the chills. Actually, it was funny. Well, it wasn't funny. Nothing funny about it. But Cassie had the same feelings that same night. It's like we're in sync. It's like we're telepathic. It's like we're meant to be. We are. I haven't worked out today. Like I said, today's Monday. I didn't work out on Friday. I woke up with the intention to, and then I felt like trash. Which another tip that I'm gonna let you guys know: listen to your body. If you're feeling sick, if you're feeling worn down, if you've been in a calorie deficit for, you know, I think it's 6 weeks, 5 weeks, chances are you're gonna have to listen to your body because you might be getting sick. We're going into flu season. All my students are sick and they're bringing their germs and making me sick. Anyways, that was Friday. Saturday I didn't work out. Sunday I didn't work out. Today is my first day back. We're gonna see how it goes. My plan for this week though, even though I'm excited that I keep seeing the result or the scale go down and my strength go up, I'm gonna listen to my body, and I'm probably gonna do a refeed week. So I'm probably gonna do all high carb days this week. I have been doing carb cycling, which if you've been following, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, low days. Saturday, can't even speak right now. Sunday, high carb. Wednesday, high carb. Saturday, high carb. That's currently what I'm doing right now, except for this week. Like I said, I'm just gonna do a refeed, so all my high carb days. Plus, you can't even see me right now, I'm sipping on this because today it's 12 o'clock. I didn't have work today because it is Veterans Day. I don't even have a head right now. So I'm sipping on this. As for my workout today, Mondays are like a circuit type, high rocks type, Deca type, Spartan race type, hybrid type workout. So it's like a circuit, Metcon, AMRAP, CrossFit, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I'm about to do right now once this kicks in, and then I stretch. The weather's getting a little bit colder, and like today's it's super windy, so I think all the running is gonna, for my workout, is gonna have to be done on the treadmill, which I hate running on treadmill. When you do it for so long, it's kind of annoying. I'd rather run outside, but it is what it is. When it comes to what I will be training for, like I said, obviously my goal is to finish off the year very strong, fit, fast, and not fluffy. But I did, if you guys have been following me, I mentioned that I emailed the High Rocks people because I was on their wait list. I emailed them like 4 years ago for the event that was supposed to be taking place in Anaheim on December 7th. I emailed them 3 different times and have not heard back from anybody. And like I said, that was probably about a month, maybe 2 months ago. So I'm really disappointed in how High Rocks handles their customer service. That being said, I don't know if I'll even be able to do the High Rocks in Anaheim on December 7th due to the fact I don't have a ticket. But like I said, there is a Spartan race that same weekend. So I may look into doing that. However, it's also my niece's birthday that day. So depending on what time the birthday is, I don't know if I'd be able to do it in the morning, come back up, make it happen. We'll have to see. However, I know a lot of you guys are OG followers, subscribers, so do me a favor, comment below what you enjoy watching more, Spartan race training, or High Rocks training, or like Deca training. Because Deca and High Rocks I put in the same category. Spartan is a beast of its own. But I haven't done a Spartan race in a while, and I've been looking at some races, and I'm kind of getting that itch, and I feel like I need to scratch it. So comment below what you guys would enjoy seeing. As of my life updates, main updates with where kind of I'm going to take my channel, take my vision, and take all of you guys. That will probably come after the workout, so you're gonna have to hang out with me and go through this workout that I'm about to go kick off. So pre-workout is done. Let's go on the Agogi and start warming up. So even though I have not been posting on YouTube for the past month, I have been posting a lot of shorts and reels on Instagram and YouTube. So I haven't put out the content. I've just been doing short form because, like I said, I've been thinking about what kind of content I want to push out. So, I don't know if you can see this, but this was last Monday's workout. Like I said, Mondays are pretty much usually involve some type of running and then some type of circuit. Today, since I did not do, because actually for the past week I've been doing 2 days, something I usually do not do, but it's been kind of working out that in the morning I'll do my strength session, and then when I come home, I'll do my cardio session because I'm trying to up my mileage. That being said, today I just woke up and was not feeling it. So I said I'm gonna do it all in one. This is what I did last week. And it was a pretty good one. It took me about 36 minutes. I did 4 rounds of this, hence the tally marks. I don't know if you guys can see that. So what I may do is do this exact same workout, but I need to do a total of 2 miles. So I'll do like a 1 mile buy-in and then a 1 mile cash out is what they call it. Now the question is, do I want to keep everything the same? I did like the way this one felt. Anytime it comes to how I create these workouts, so once a week I'll usually do like one style of these geared towards like the deca movement. So over the shoulder toss with the medicine ball or a slam ball, that's a deca move. Weighted burpees, that's a deca move. The echo bike, that's a deca move. And then my other one, because like I said, I do 2, sometimes 3 of these a week. My second one is all geared towards high rocks. So it's gonna be the high rocks movements. So today's gonna be a deca one. So if I'm looking at doing this, if I wanted to switch things out, maybe instead of the 10 over the shoulder tosses, I can do 10 box step overs, or I could do 10 sit-ups, or if I had a sled, that'd be amazing. I could push a sled. I could do reverse lunges. I could do any of those. But I really liked the way this one felt. So I think what I'm just gonna do is I'm gonna run it back, as they say in the Call of Duty world. So today's workout, 1 mile buy-in. So I'm gonna run 1 mile. This is probably gonna be almost like a warm-up, probably a zone 2, maybe a zone 3. This though, so for beats per minute, I'm gonna try to keep my beats per minute below 150, because according to my watch, that is where my zone 2 is. Now my zone 3, 4 is gonna be anywhere from like 167. So we'll say 150, that's below, down, below 150. All of this fun stuff below 170, and then I may even keep the 170 to this 1 mile. I may try to see how fast I could do a 1 mile without like obviously maxing out on the 1 mile. But that's the workout today. So if you guys are wondering what my workout schedule has been up until obviously Friday, where it kind of got a little messed up, I'm doing basically 7 days a week. So you're seeing what Monday looks like right now. I'm actually gonna drop. I've been working on a program. That's really what I've been working on these past couple weeks, is like really fine tuning a 12-week program that I'm working on. Already got a title for it. Plan on releasing it right around January 1st, since that's when everybody's gonna be trying to get fit. I feel like that'd be a good way to motivate people, help people out with their New Year's goals. But I'm a firm believer, if I'm gonna recommend something, I'm gonna run it myself, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now. I'm liking it. It's basically switching up. It's not just like a traditional 12-week program where you do the same movements and everything for 12 weeks. It switches up. I think week 1 through 4 is something, week 5 and 6 is something, and then week 7 and 8 is something. I'm about to be going into week 7, I want to say right now. And week 7, what my workout's looking like I said, it's basically, I think 2 days every day. We'll start with Sunday. Sunday is my long run. Monday, which you guys are seeing today, basically some type of conditioning style workout, which you're looking at. And then also a cardio piece, like a zone 2 easy run. Tuesday we got, I believe, chest, tris, and abs. But I may switch that up. That might be chest, back, and abs, or core. And then Wednesday is, I believe, lower body with a tempo run. And again, you could break those up so it's like 2 separate workouts. And then, what else? Thursday is gonna be upper, and that's gonna be like a back bicep kind of focus day. So Thursday is upper, back, and bis with core, and then an easy run also. Friday is gonna be a circuit, a lot like Monday. This one's gonna be a longer circuit though, anywhere from an hour to an hour and 30. That one is gonna be simulating a high rocks, and then that one also has an easy run during the day. That one I would recommend splitting up. And then Saturday I got shoulders and arms. It's like a pump day with an easy run. And then like I said, Sunday is my long run. So that is technically my current split as of right now. So I really have been enjoying these Deca and High Rocks style workouts. Because like I said, I've been enjoying, one, it's just difficult, but I've been enjoying like finding paces and seeing how my body responds to different stimulus. And what I mean by that is like, it's kind of cool to get used to feeling how your body feels when it's very uncomfortable. And what I mean by that is like the first time I did a high rocks and I tried to push myself, basically redline it, you realize real quick you can't maintain that. But every workout, especially depending on what it's called for, so today, like I said, zone 3, zone 4, I'm gonna try and get used to running my heart rate at about 160 to 170 beats per minute and see how my body feels. Because what I've noticed, especially when it comes to like running, there'll be times when I'm trying to like do a time trial or something, and as I'm doing it, like the first lap, I'll do maybe like, again, this is, you know, decent for me, maybe like a 8-minute, 7.5 minute per mile pace. And that first like 2 minutes, you're just like, dude, I'm gonna die. You're breathing hard. Your mind's telling you just to stop, abort mission, this sucks. And then you realize that like 2 minutes later, your body and everything is telling you the exact same thing, but you're not dead. And what I mean by that is you didn't get worse. You're literally just been maintaining that painful, uncomfortable, sucky situation. And then you realize like, it's like almost like a mental breakthrough, like, oh, I'm not gonna die, I can maintain this. And I kind of like that. Like I said, pushing yourself to a certain point where you feel like you're gonna break and you don't. But I highly recommend, obviously, you get like some type of heart rate monitor. Watches aren't the best when it comes to monitoring this. Right now, I have had a couple of you guys reach out asking me what I'm currently using because I switched over from iPhone. I'm gonna be honest, Steve, your iWatch, sorry, the battery life on it is absolutely trash. And I knew that when I did my first beast, and it died about a mile or two before the finish line. So I got none of those stats. And I blame you, Steve, for that. I'm talking about you, Jobs. So I did switch over to the Coros Pace 3, this guy right here. See if it focuses. All in all, for what I paid for it, I think it was like $250, I could be wrong. Absolutely love it. The battery life on it is insane. I charged it, the first time I got it, I charged it, fully charged it. Used it every single day to track 2 workouts for an entire week. At the end of the week, I wore it when I slept. I wore it every single day, all day, every day. At the end of that week, it only went down to 50%. So the battery life on this is absolutely beast. You could program your workouts. Obviously, it's not as intense or as expensive as like a Garmin. However, it gets the job done for someone like me who's obviously not an elite runner or an elite ultra athlete or anything like that, but just your everyday Bryce. It works. And then I also got their heart rate monitor, which one of the reasons I like this is you could wear it on your arm, your bicep, but if you got a bicep pump, it kind of chafes a little bit, depending on if you're running on 20s or whatever. So you could also put it on your forearm. and it tracks it very easily. So anyways, I'm gonna warm up the legs, and then I'm gonna jump into my first mile. As soon as I finish my first mile, there's a 1 minute rest, get your heart rate down, and then you jump straight into, I don't even think I read it to you guys. 400 meter run, 10 over the shoulder tosses. I'm gonna use a 60-pound medicine ball, and then 250 meter row, 10 weighted burpees. I'm gonna use 20-pound dumbbells in each hand. You could scale it if you want. Then I'm gonna go to a 12-calorie echo bike. I'm gonna wait 1 minute, and the reason why I'm doing that is getting my heart rate to come down, and then jump straight into running it back. I got this for 4 rounds. Let's make it happen. Clock in, find a good song, and don't be average. Mile 1 buy-in is officially done. So now what I do, as soon as I looked at my watch, I got 1 minute, and then I'm gonna jump straight into the 400 meter run. We'll get it going. Also, side note, if you are a dad and you are not listening to Disney music to pump you up when you're running, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Currently, songs that are bangers on my playlist while I'm running. Be a Man from Mulan. I think it's called Son of Man. Son of Man? Son of Man. It's from Tarzan. It's phenomenal. Phil Collins, banger. I'm telling you, download Disney songs, run to them. It just hits a whole lot different. Alright, so now when I jump into this 400 meter run, I basically had the treadmill set at 6.1. That will keep me in zone 2. Now I'm going to up it to try and whatever pace I do the first one. You don't want to choose a pace that you're going to burn out the first one. Like, I don't want to set it at a 10 and then on rounds 2, 3, and 4 not be able to maintain that. So I'm going to set it at about 7.2 on the treadmill and then try to hold that 7.2 every 400 meters after. And 3, 2, 1. Not supposed to be dramatic, but it takes a second to warm up. So, anyway. Heart rate at 159, no brakes. Heart rate at 157, 10 beats. Straight into row. Heart rate at 167. Gonna push it a little bit. See what I can get up to. 55 seconds. 153. This is where your heart rate starts to get jacked up. 2-minute rest. Focus on my breathing. Now when I did the treadmill, the first one, 7.1 felt slow, but right now it should feel perfect. It should help my heart rate go down because that workout basically, my heart went like this right at the assault bike. And now I try to bring it back down and maintain that for 4 rounds. That's the purpose. That's why it's important. You track your heart rate. Definitely trying to feel it in my legs, and that's why round 1. And that's exactly what happened last week. That's why you gotta check your ego. Time is 48:32. Just finished up my last round of 4. Wait a minute. I'm gonna jump into my last mile, which is gonna be zone 2. Holding that 168 beats per minute was not easy. But let me finish this up and then I'll do a recap. Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men. Weak men create hard times. It's literally what I was thinking about through that entire workout. Alright, workout is done. Took me 58 minutes. Average heart rate was 146 and burnt 741 calories. Ooh, good workout. So when it comes to this channel, everything I was thinking about and the different roles that I have, from husband to father to teacher, high school special ed teacher, to fitness enthusiast, hybrid athlete, whatever you want to call it, to even content creator. All those roles that I have, that I don't want to say it's obviously my number 1 priority, but I feel like it's the role that I get complimented the most on, to the point where I almost stand out. And it's because I take that role very, very serious. And that's obviously my father role, my dad role. And I know this, so there's a couple different things that has happened over the last 2 months that made me realize, like, this is what I want to do and this is what I need to do. And I almost feel like this is what I'm called to do. This past month I got a couple compliments on Facebook of, you know, I posted a video, or Instagram, me posting a video of me with my daughter, whether it's playing, whether it's us doing something, I don't know, just daddy-daughter time, whatever it may be. And I've had a couple people reach out and say stuff like, you're an amazing dad, she has such an amazing father, or you're such an amazing dad to her, the world needs more dads like you. Like, these are all compliments that I take very, very serious. Because that role to me is very, very serious. Like, the day I became a dad, a father to my beautiful daughter, I realized, like, I had a purpose. You hear it all the time, like, people are talking about, oh, I gotta find my purpose, or what's your purpose? As soon as you become a father, you don't have to look for your purpose anymore. Your purpose was just handed to you. And that's why I never understand why people don't take parenthood serious and they're so busy chasing their purpose or chasing their passion and trying to find their purpose, when it's like the second you become a parent, someone just gave you your purpose. So why would you not put all your attention towards that? And that's kind of where I'm at. We are in a time right now where everybody is referring to a hybrid athlete. And a hybrid athlete is basically when you take different modalities of fitness, whether it's running, whether it's cycling, whether it's swimming, whether it's lifting, whether it's stretching, yoga, whatever it is, jiu-jitsu, I see a lot of it. Hybrid, everybody's basically taking 1, 2, or 3 of these things and blending them together. Right now, what I think the world needs more of, instead of a hybrid athlete, is a hybrid dad. And what I mean by a hybrid dad is a dad that can literally wake up in the morning, handle his business before his family is up and before he goes to work. He can handle himself spiritually, mentally, and physically before he goes to his job, where his sole purpose while there is to make a living so that he could provide for his family, and while he's there, do his job to his fullest. And then when he comes home from work, he is present with his family. He is present with his wife, he is present with his daughter, and then at the end of the night, after all that, then he makes time for his passion or purpose. And then he rinses and repeats every single day. The world does not need hybrid athletes, the world needs hybrid dads. I see a bunch of dads out there, fathers, that will either kill it at their business, right? They go all in at their job, and then when they come home, they're too tired, they're a sucky husband, they're a sucky father, and all they care about is making money. They work long hours, long days, and they never spend time with their wife or their child. So their child is missing out on having a strong dad, strong father. Yes, you are providing, yes, you are giving money, but you're lacking, you're going all in on one pillar and you're missing the other. Then I see other fathers out there or other dads out there that literally go all in on being a dad. They're amazing dads, yet they aren't out providing. They don't have a stable job. They're not bringing in a stable income so that their wife can feel comfortable playing her role of not having to go out, not having to make money, not having to provide for her family. Again, I'm not saying that you don't have to do that. Nowadays, you need a 2-income household. But if your wife is so stressed out about, I have to make money because my husband isn't making, then I do not feel you are doing your role as a man. And that may piss a lot of people off, but I'm sorry, this is where I'm going with this. So again, not going all in on being a provider, not going all in on being a father, not going all in on being a husband. You have to be the hybrid. You have to be all 3. You have to be all 4, all 5, whatever it is. I personally feel I've got 6 pillars that I'm going to basically be discussing. But my goal, and something I'm very passionate about, is being a dad and being the best dad that I can be. And I really feel that is what society is lacking right now. And I feel like there's a lot of people out there that, whether they are dads, they're missing out on it, or whether they're kids, I feel like they're missing out on it because they're so wrapped up in what society and media is telling us what to do. So, not much is going to change moving forward with the channel. However, I am going to be talking about stuff that I'm very passionate about. And I really want to start, because I looked at my data, I looked at my demographics. Apparently 24 to 35-year-old males is what this channel is about. And I would like to start a movement, which I already have merchandise, I already have a vision of where I want it to go, and I'm pretty pumped up about it, I'm pretty passionate about it. And I hate using that word passion, because I'll do a whole separate video on that, but I read somewhere that in order to find your passion, what makes you mad, what excites you, and what do you cry about? I feel like that is the easiest way, and that's how I knew that I'm very passionate about being a father. And I will talk about what happened the other day in another video of why I cried recently and how I knew that this is what I'm supposed to do. So if you can't tell by this video, I'm very pumped up of what's to come. I have a lot of content ideas. I have a lot of merchandise ideas. I have a lot of program ideas because a lot of you guys that have been reaching out, it's like people that are just starting out on teaching, which I'm going to talk more about that. A lot of people out there are like Christian males, first-time dads, gonna be a dads. Those are the people that have reached out, and honestly, those are the people that I love talking to because it has to do with my passion. It has to do with fatherhood. It is a hood that I welcome anybody to, and I love, you know, working and talking and communicating, building relationships with those people. Now, that doesn't mean that if you aren't a father, obviously you can't partake in what's to come. Obviously, the programs and the merch and everything is going to be geared towards that, but I'm just excited. I feel like this is exactly what I needed. I feel like this is exactly what I kind of needed to basically revamp where I'm going with the channel. Again, the plan is to get back on doing at least one video a week, a couple shorts a week, but this is something I could talk about all day, every day. And that's how I know it's going to be very easy for me to create this content because, again, when I was comparing myself to other hybrid athletes out there and I was focusing on that one role in my life, and I would look at people, for instance, like Nick Bear, the king of hybrid athletes. I mean, the guy pretty much created it. He's phenomenal at that. That's his role. That is what he does. That is what he's good at. And that is why people gravitate towards him. And that's why, honestly, I like his content and everything because he's so good at that. But something I could talk about every single day for the rest of my life, be very passionate about, because I feel like I hate to say I'm good at it because I'm just obsessed with learning how to improve on it. Out of all my roles in my life, I feel like I'm so obsessed with how can I be the best dad I could be for my daughter? Because this is something that it's like, you only get one shot at it. And if you mess it up, that's a whole life. It's a lot different than talking about a physique or anything like that. So you can see that I'm very, very fired up about this. But anyways, if this is something you guys are looking forward to, whether you're a dad, a soon-to-be dad, thinking about it, wanting to be a dad one day, or honestly, even a female who's married, a mother, anything like that, the stuff I say, like the book that I read, the guy actually said that all women, all mothers should read it so that they can see qualities that they want their husband and their child's father to have, and then what they should look for in a man. So it's not like it's just going to be geared obviously towards men. I mean, it is, but at the same time, I know I have a lot of devoted female subscribers out there that are married, so it could be valuable to you guys too. So anyways, I know it was a long-winded video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. The motto still is not going to change. I appreciate you guys. If you guys watched this far, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you guys are excited about this. Comment below if you guys have any questions. Comment below fatherhood if you are watching this and you are a father. And you guys already know the message. Stay happy, stay healthy, and above all, don't be average. I will catch you guys in the next one.